The Avengers issue 17 sees Dracula cave to Red Widow's demands, although it's too late as all of his consorts have been killed. The Widow orders the vampire to be taken away as Ursa Major says that he's quite disappointed in Dracula, especially given all the stories he has heard about the monster. Widow knows that the vampire wants to go somewhere peaceful and quiet, and Ursa Major knows of a place in Russia that they can take him. Dracula is taken to the Ukraine, where he is dumped into the Chernobyl exclusion zone to wander around aimlessly. Elsewhere in Russia, the vampire-filled prison breaks open, but Captain Marvel and Thor arrive to stop the horde, wondering where Winter Guard is. The Russian team, meanwhile, have been defeated by the Shadow Colonel and his team, leaving only Red Widow standing. She says that they can have Dracula if they want him, but she wants something from them in return. The Shadow Colonel isn't so sure she has anything to offer them. The Avengers arrive and take the fight to the Colonel and his team, however. Blade faces the Colonel himself, who says that the Daywalker could have been a warrior in their new kingdom, but his betrayal will ensure he never gets to see it. Blade cuts the Colonel's leg off as he gains the upper hand over the villain. In Chernobyl, Dracula finds an irradiated crow. Grabbing it, he feasts on its tainted blood. Black Panther meanwhile fights Snow Snake, telling the creature he knows of its old origins, and he can help cure it with the various cures he has brought to battle with him. The Colonel tells Blade that he has no right drawing his blood as he is a pure-born vampire and is stronger than Eric. Blade, however, manages to grab Boy Thing off of the Colonel's shoulder, pulling it off of him and using it to cut off the Colonel's arm. The Colonel slams Blade into the ground, saying he won't kill him with his fangs since he isn't worthy of them. Ghost Rider arrives, however, smashing the vampire in the face and destroying his mask. Blade plans on finishing off the defeated Colonel, but Black Panther implores him since the villain is beaten and that's not how the Avengers operate. Blade says that he's guessing he's quitting the Avengers then as he slices off the Colonel's head. Panther tells Eric that they will discuss what he has done further back at the mountain, but until then they need to leave the area as She-Hulk is being attacked by rats, and because of it she admits her atomic bomb attack, causing a huge explosion. The Avengers regroup, learning the Legion got away with the body of the Shadow Colonel, but Thori managed to stop Sarge. Heading back to the mountain, Panther says that he doesn't trust the Winter Guard while Red Widow is in charge of them, but they have no choice but to work with them or risk an all-out war. Cap doesn't like it either since they have Dracula and a prison full of vampires. Visiting Sarge, they learn that the undead war really isn't fully over as Sarge still is willing to try and kill them all. Elsewhere in the base, Robbie is surprised to see Blade is still around, but learns he won't be leaving until the Dracula business is sorted out. Robbie is happy to know that since he could use Blade's help in getting the spirit of vengeance under control with maybe an exorcism. In Chernobyl, the Legion take the Colonel's body to Dracula, who reveals that he is his son. The Colonel is still very much alive and happy to see his promised land that they were owed. However, Dracula throws his son's head away and tells the now under his control Legion that they are free and they can rebuild now in the kingdom of the vampires. Avengers issue 17 was an awesome twist-filled conclusion to the vampire war, or at least a conclusion for now, as the Avengers defeat the Legion and the Shadow Colonel. The twist with the Colonel actually being Dracula's son was really cool and something I actually didn't expect, and I really like that he was technically working with him in order to get their kingdom set up. Dracula's part in the story was also pretty fantastic as well. I really like how we got to see the old defeated man Dracula and how that was kind of an act on his part to fool both the Winter Guard and the Avengers into getting what he wants. A kingdom, which he did in the form of Chernobyl, which is really cool. I'm very much looking forward to Blade continuing to be part of the Avengers as well, and I'll be interesting to see how he tests his relationships with each of the Avengers since he really just keeps killing, and that's something the Avengers don't particularly do with sentient villains and everything, so it'd be interesting to see what kind of conflicts arise from that. I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.